We're going to start with this question. Do Coca-Cola commercials like this one deceive the public and lead to illness and death? Take a look.
Alex, my name.
Alex? Mine too.
I got a new swimsuit with glitter and fringes, and I got a case of the too many Benjamins. It's been too long.
Two D.C. area clergy members say yes. They charge that Coke uses happy, healthy messaging to sell soda. While the stats tell an entirely different story, sugar consumption is linked to diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and a range of other diseases in the Black and Latino communities. In fact, half of all African Americans and 42% of Latinos are obese. Sugary drinks have been linked to 180,000 deaths worldwide, including 25,000 Americans. The lawsuit was filed by William Lamar. He's the senior pastor at the Metropolitan AME Church here in D.C. And Delman Coates, he's pastor of Mount Enon Baptist Church in Clinton, Maryland. Pastor Coates, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Why this lawsuit against Coke and not the other soft drink makers?
Well, this is fundamentally about saving lives. One of the things that Pastor Lamar and I have experienced is that we are literally losing more people to sweets than we are to the streets. The D.C. Department of Health says that more people die in the District of Columbia from obesity-related diseases than they do from HIV/AIDS, cancer, and homicides combined. And so this is really a public health crisis in our community. And so we are coming together to raise awareness about the false advertising and representation about the health benefits of sugary sweetened beverages in our city.
Why can't we just say no to Coke?
Well, we do encourage people to engage in personal responsibility, but corporations also have to engage in corporate responsibility as well. Corporations should not be able to misrepresent the health benefits of their products. And that is exactly what is happening when it comes to Coca-Cola. Think about it. There was a time when diabetes was a condition that you got when you were up in age. Now we have young people, 9 and 10 years old, who are pre-diabetic, 13-year-olds who are diabetic. There was a time when our people died for sugar. Now we're dying from sugar. And Pastor Lamar and I are coming together to end this.
Well, why limit it to African Americans and Latinos? Why not everybody? I would have thought that white people drink more Coke and Pepsi, and we grew up on orange and grape sodas and cream soda and all this other junk. I mean,
yeah, well, you would think that, but when you look at the statistics, the largest percentage of consumers of Coca-Cola are African Americans and Latinos.
Really?
And when we look at the facts, the health-related facts, we know that the consumption of sugar in these products exceed the American Heart Association.
What are you asking for from Coca-Cola? What do you want this company to do?
We want Coca-Cola to end their deceptive marketing practices. We want them to provide corrective measures for the messages that they have put out in our community. They have spent $120 million in 5 years between 2010 and 2015 falsely advertising their products. We want them to correct those messages.
You don't want them to stop making Coke. You just want them to change the advertising.
People have a right to make their own choices, but corporations like Coca-Cola, one of the world's most reputable brands, they do not have the right to misrepresent their products.
Is this Diet Coke too? That's bad for you too? Just asking. A lot of people think, drink a diet soda, you're actually, doing better for yourself.
All drinks that contain sugar, and you can look at the labels and you can assess the sugar content in these products. It's astronomical. I did an exercise at my church 2 weeks ago where I helped people to understand the amount of teaspoons of sugar in these products. People were astounded, and they thanked us for educating them about this.
Okay, Reverend, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks for
you.
coming in. Now, in a statement to our media partners at the Washington Post, Coca-Cola dismissed the pastor's charges and denied the merits of a previous lawsuit they filed and then withdrew in California. The allegations here are likewise legally and factually meritless, and we will vigorously defend against them, the statement said. The Coca-Cola Company understands that we have a role to play in helping people reduce their sugar consumption.